everyone. Welcome back to our channel, that is Make My Assignments. Today we are here with the assignments of Manipal University for MBA Semester 1 Business Economics for the session of September 2024. Coming up on the question number 1. With the help of the concept of production function, briefly explain the law of variable proportions and the law of scale. Elaborate your answer by citing the real world example. This question is straight for the 10 marks. Coming up on the introduction part, in the realm of the business economics, understanding the dynamics of production is a pivotal for predicting and managing the output for any enterprises. Two fundamental principles that guide economists and the business managers alike in this endeavor are the law of variable proportions and the law of returns to scale. These laws delve into the responses of output and input of the production process are varied. The law of variable proportions examines short-term production levels when one input is altered while other input remains constant. In contrast, the law of returns to scale scrutinizes the long-term output reactions to change in all production inputs proportionately. Real-world applications of these laws are abundant, ranging from manufacturing industries to agricultural sector, where they help in optimizing the production process and enhancing the economic efficiency. By exploring these concepts, business can strategically manage their resources. As you can see, this is only half solved assignment. You can buy our complete assignment from online store. The hyperlink of our store is https makemyassignmentss, and this is for session 2024 September. The last date of your assignment is 29th of August 2024 and we are charging rupees 199 per assignment. You can write us over on our mail ID, that is makemyassignmentss@gmail.com, or the hyperlink of our website is makemyassignmentss. You can WhatsApp us over on 9625074462. Coming up on question number 2. Countries are making every effort to cut back on their usage of petroleum products, particularly gasoline. In the light of rising cost of crude oil, results from this will only become apparent over time. To cut down on the usage of the private automobiles, the majority of the nations are working to increase the public transportation system. Popularly, for the reasonably developed countries, the income elasticity of spending all private vehicle has been circulated to be approximately 2.5. Some nations like India are highly irritated that despite fare deductions, there is no movement towards the public transportation. The following describes the user's profile for the public transportation system. The very first thing is they belong to the middle lower income categories with the income elasticity less than 1 and absolute value price elasticity also less than 1. With the above given statement, you are required to suggest your point logically as why the public transport is not becoming popular and why the use of private vehicles is not continuing to increase. You can build your answer by keeping income elasticity in mind and analyzing it. This question is straight for the 10 marks. And coming up on the introduction part, in recent years, the global economy has experienced significant volatility in the price of crude oil, prompting countries to consider their dependence on petroleum products, especially gasoline. This shift has driven by the urgent need to address environmental concerns and managing economic impacts. A key strategy adopted by various nations involved promoting public transportation as an alternative to private vehicle use. However, despite these efforts, many countries, including India, are witnessing a stagnant or even declining trend in public transportation usage. This issue is particularly complex in reasonably developed countries where the income elasticity of demand for private vehicle is high. This paper aims to explore the reason behind the persistent popularity of private vehicles. Coming up on the question number 3, Part A. A corporation in USA that works in a telecommunication industry called SNDL. Their intention is to join the Indian telecom industry prior to entering the Indian market. They would like to examine the market structure. They are doing it in the order to determine how much price power they may have to in India telecom market. If you were given them advice on something, how would you go about the comprehending the structure of the market? Explain which test or technique would you choose to determine the market concentration. As this question consists two parts, this part A has value of 5 marks. Coming up on the introduction part, SNDL, a US based telecommunication company, is considering expanding into the Indian telecom market. Critical aspect of their strategic planning involves understanding the market structure and gauge potential price power and competitive dynamics. Assessing the market concentration is a pivotal as it informs the company about the level of competition and the potential barriers they might face. This analysis would involve the use of specific economic tools and tests. Coming up on the part B of question number 3, ABC Limited sought to determine the nature of the relationship between good A and B, specifically if they are complementary or substitute. Regarding the price and the quality requested for commodities A and B, the following information was available. The price A remained unchanged, but the price of B dropped from 240 to 200, which increased the demand for A from 3500 to 4000 units. Determine the cross elasticity and the determine between the good A and B, and then provide a commentary on the relationship between two goods based on the result. As this question is a part B that consists 5 marks. Coming up on the introduction part, ABC Limited aims to understand the relationship between two of its products, that is good A and good B, by examining their cross elasticity or demands. This economic measure helps to determine whether two goods are complements or substitute based on how the change of the price of one affects other. The provided data indicates that the price reduction in good B lead to increase in demand for good A, suggesting an independent relationship. This analysis will explore the implications of these findings. As you can see, this is only half solved assignment. You can find our fully solved assignment over our online store, that is https makemyassignmentss. This assignment is for session September 2024 and the last date of your assignment is 29th of August 2024. We are charging rupees 199 for an assignment, and you can write us over our mail ID makemyassignmentss@gmail.com, or you can WhatsApp us over 9625074462. Thank you, and that's all for today. We'll be connected in the next video. Bye bye.